Morning, everybody. Welcome. How is everybody? Greetings. Greetings from New Jersey. So today we are heading to an interesting part of France. We're actually going to cross three regions, so it's going to be lots of fun. It's a product that we've been looking at for quite some time. It's not just a destination today because we're going to cover, as I said, three regions. So good morning, everybody, and welcome to our third webinar in our series on Burgundy. The focus of this webinar is a little different because today, as I said, we're going to be traveling through three different regions. They're all adjoining, and it's basically heading from Dijon in the north, and this goes all the way down to straight down, following the Rhone River and the Saône down to Marseille.
It is.
So we're going to work our way south to Provence as well today. And now the weather in this part, in the northern part of the region, is pretty wet today.
Yep.
It's springtime. Yep, it's par for this time of year, but that's okay. It's good for the grapes, as we were saying before. But yesterday it was sunny and in the low 70s, an absolutely beautiful day. It was May 1st, a holiday in France. But the upcoming days are going to be in the mid to upper 60s, a little wet. And generally the winters south of Burgundy are really mild, and the summers are warm and the days are long. And you should also understand that these kinds of trips aren't just for the summer, but it's also, if your clients want to go in the winter, parts of this region are absolutely magnificent. Parts of the area of what we're going to talk about today, which again is the Valley of Gastronomy. And we're going to share with you some great product that we're sure you're going to love. And if you love food, if you love wine, if you love history, beautiful properties to stay in, this is really what your clients and what I believe you guys really would love. And it covers three regions: the Auvergne-Rhône-Alpes region, Burgundy and Franche-Comté, as well as Provence and the Côte d'Azur. It's a program that we can help you to create these great experiences for your clients that it can last a week, it can last 2 weeks if they have the time. And we can help you put together a holiday that's made up of kind of bite-sized chunks. It's an experience where your clients, they can do cooking classes, they can learn how to make interesting cocktails, how to pair chocolate with wine, even though I don't like chocolate, but that's okay for those that do. They can tour cheese-making farms, which I love to do, stay in beautiful properties, and of course, visit some spectacular wineries. And for wine lovers, they really need to travel this route. It's a must. Everything from great white wines and reds from the Grand Cru area surrounding Beaune, Dijon, to wonderful wines further south around Beaujolais, which are much more approachable. Great wine to drink cool in the summertime. Everything you love about France, you'll find along this route. And we put together a series of videos that you can share with your clients that will launch in a few minutes. Let me say hello to Francesco and Johnny.
This is good morning, everybody.
Johnny, let me pass this over to you, and let's start
our 101
program
webinar. So we are today in a region of France that I like particularly. I have friends that lives in this area, family that lives in this area, and so is an area that really is unique in France. There is obviously something that links everything together, which is the river. The river really is the major factor on this itinerary, on this region. And the other factor that is unique also is the fact that you can move from one location to the other by train without any problem. The TGV, right, the high-speed train that depart from Paris, get to Marseille, and really the route that it takes to reach from Paris to Marseille is exactly this route. So, contrary to what happened in other region, really the client, they don't need really a car to move around. They don't need a private driver to go from one location to the other, because the train goes from Dijon to Lyon, from Lyon to Marseille. So is really an easy way to travel and to experience the itinerary. Obviously, on each location, we have a partner that can create whatever it is the interest of your client: gastronomy, wine, chocolate, history, whatever it is the topic of the interest of the client. We have specialists on this area that can really provide the perfect service for your client when we create an itinerary on those three main sectors of the itinerary. So I believe that we are, if we can see the other slide, really with the distance from one city to the other. I don't know. You can see okay. You can see here. You have an idea of what is the distance that are very short. You know, from Paris to Dijon is just an hour and 40 minutes. From Dijon to Lyon, practically 60 minutes. Not even an hour. An hour traveling, and from Lyon to Marseille is an hour and a half. So the itinerary can really be done on an easy pace, very interesting and very easy access. So also, if somebody likes to drive highway all the way through, so there is absolutely no problem. So this is what I want to say about the region, and now I give it back to Tom to introduce our friend and continue the presentation. Thank you. Please go ahead. Sure.
Yeah, and Johnny, and I also wanted to just say again, parts of this region in the wintertime are just beautiful. Sunny, weather is lovely. So it's something that we all need to kind of keep in the back of our head. Francesco, we'll move on to the next slide. I want to introduce you to two friends. So Emmanuel Hazard and Corinne Renaud. And I also want to say, hi guys, hi ladies. I also want to let everybody know that we have a fam trip coming up that's going to follow this region and this route. So pay attention. We have a lot of things to see, and I hope you join us on this upcoming fam trip in June.
Video, and then Corinne,
So
and then
I think we're going to start with you, Emmanuel. Hi, how are you? We're going to start actually with a video, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. So let's start with the video. Very dramatic, very beautiful.
Fine, thank you. Good morning,
It's a
everybody,
great
and thank you
beginning
for joining us
get a
this morning.
sense of this
I
part
am
of
happy
of
to
France.
be there and proud
Hi,
to
Corinne.
present
How are you?
the Valley de la Gastronomy. So just a few words about food and more particularly gastronomy as a cultural dimension, and the classification of the French gastronomy meal by UNESCO in 2010 show the extent to which this cultural dimension is central. More than 5,000 experiences have been selected to be part of the Valley de la Gastronomy.
Corinne is so enthusiastic that she said 5,000. I have to say that it's just more than 500.
500, yes. Probably in 2 years, 5,000.
And among these,
zero don't count.
among these more than 500, we have two tips.
Maybe
two
if you
types
go
of
many times, it can be
experiences.
5,000.
Next slide, please.
Yes.
Wonderful. Yes, as you can see on the left, we have the gourmet experiences. And what does it include? It includes everything related to the art of gastronomy and wine. Discovery of the specialties of each territory, for example, the mustard of Dijon, the nougat of Montélimar, the truffles of the Drôme, the pulp of Brest, and so on. So visitors can visit the factory, they can taste the products, they can walk through the cellars, they can learn about the different wine varieties, do some cheese and wine tours and so on, and do a picnic in the lavender. And so everything very nice. And then an outstanding experience, outstanding that includes a more selective range of activities, and they offer an exceptional moment, an amazing experience. So it's really a privileged moment with professionals who transmit their know-how and passion. So you can meet the professionals and speak with them directly. We'll have a personal sensory. It's a personal sensory adventure with that provokes emotions. It's something we are used to say that it's something that you dream and you want to do once in your life. And for example, you can go to the market with a chef, buy all the stuff you need, go back to the kitchen with him and sometimes make his producers, go back to the kitchen, prepare food with him, and then you sit down at the table and share with the meal you prepared with the chef.
It's my turn. Oh, just the slide before. I just want to add just a few things. La Valley de Gastronomy can be discovered as a family, as a couple, or with friends. You can propose to your clients some day trips from a home base or a multi-town tour. And you can do it by car, by train, by bike, like on the Voie Bleue or on the Via, which is a cycling route alongside the Rhone rivers till the Mediterranean Sea. And now we are going to present quickly some experiences along the Rhone River from the north to the south.
Oh yes, stop speaking about theory and let's go to our journey. So we will begin with Burgundy. And in Burgundy, we have the passion for wine, as you probably know. If I say Nuit Saint-Georges, Beaune, Pommard, Meursault, I think it sounds something for you. And you will find all these appellations on the menus of the greatest gourmet restaurants in the world. The fact is that just after Dijon, when you go out from Dijon and you take the Côte de Nuit, you will find 26 Grand Cru red wines among the 30 three that we have in Burgundy. So Chambertin, Échezeaux, and of course Romanée-Conti. But for those who like wine but are not really so interested in wines, you can come to the Valley de la Gastronomie and you will enjoy our cultural heritage. It's also a part of Burgundy, like churches, historic cities, museum, and more. And the natural heritage, like Roche de Solutré, as you can see on the picture, the rock among the vineyard. So you can climb to the top of the rock, and you will have a fantastic view of all the Mâconnais vineyard. Even if you don't want to drink wine, you will have a fantastic view and make very, very nice pictures. Yeah, for sure. And we will begin our journey with Dijon. Dijon is the beginning of the Valley de la Gastronomie, as we are used to call Dijon kilometer zero of the Valley de la Gastronomie. But it's still the capital of Burgundy for us. It's a cultural destination, recognized Ville d'Art et d'Histoire, city of art and history. The area is now a UNESCO, the UNESCO World Heritage List with the climates of Burgundy vineyard. So with many Michelin-started restaurants, a lively indoor market in the city center, and an international food fair, Dijon is really a gourmet city. As a food and wine capital, Dijon is famous for its culinary specialties, Of course, mustard, snails, crème de cassis, for example, chocolate, and gingerbread. My favorite experience is on the covered market. You can meet 5 producers, for example, market gardeners, bakers, creameries, and enjoy a tasting session under les halles. It's really a unique and tasty experience. And the covered market in Dijon, you will be able to meet all the people living in Dijon, because it's not only a tourist place, it's just the market where people living in Dijon want to buy this stuff. So now we arrive at the Cité Internationale de la Gastronomie et de Vin, which is located in the heart of the city center. So you can reach this area walking, or if your clients don't want to walk, they can take the tram from the railway station to the Cité Internationale de la Gastronomie. It's a food and wine center, which offers an exhibition area of 1,500 square meters devoted to the French gastronomy, of course, and wines from the world over, not only Burgundy wines, not only French wines. Then we spoke about our specialties, and I would like to focus on Mulot et Petit Jean gingerbread. Gingerbread is very famous here in Dijon, and the company was founded more than 220 years ago. Mulot et Petit Jean has a very long and prestigious history here in Dijon, and the owner is a woman, girl power. And so you will be able to discover the history of the house, of the gingerbread of Dijon, and you will be able to smell, look, and touch all the ingredients needed to make original gingerbread. Then, when we go out of Dijon, our bicycles are waiting for us. So you can choose a simple bike or an e-bike. And I will bring you to the La Voie des Vignes, which is a wonderful, absolutely charming cycling road among the Route des Grands Crus, so among the vineyards. So imagine the pictures we will be able to do. Imagine all the winemakers we will be able to meet, because in our Vallée de la Gastronomie, you can meet directly the winemakers. They will share their passion, their job with you. And so we will have, as we said before, maybe a picnic or lunch in the vineyard. And then riding bicycle, slowly and slowly, we're arriving in Beaune. So Beaune is the capital of the Burgundy wines. Here on the picture, you can see the Hospice de Beaune, which is l'Hôtel Dieu. It's a unique heritage. It's a masterpiece of the exceptional medieval architecture. It evokes a radiant 15th century. It's a fascinating history. Beaune is famous for the wine auction. Maybe you've heard about it. It's a charity wine auction which takes place every third weekend of November. And many visitors from all over the world come and visit us at that period, especially American visitors love to come at that period. It is inside and out. Yeah, that's it. We spoke about mustard. We spoke about Dijon mustard, but did you know that Dijon mustard was made in Beaune? So here we are arriving at Moutarderie Fallot. And it's an experience into the world of the Burgundy mustard. They have a sensorial visit tour where you can make your own mustard, and you will finish with a tasting at an amazing mustard tasting bar. But more than words, I think video would be very, very nice to see now. Great, thank you. So Tom spoke about the farm trip we prepared for you, which will be in June, and most of the experiences I showed you today will be in the farm trip, and this one, which is in south of Burgundy, will be in the farm trip too. I chose it for you because it's a nice experience which makes meeting with a winemaker. He will bring you to the vineyard by bicycle or walking. You will have a picnic with him, and of course share a glass of Chardonnay or Pinot Noir, and then come back to the 18th century cellar to have a fantastic tasting. So our journey in Burgundy is quite at the end now, and so this is an address which makes a very good link between Burgundy and Beaujolais, which is in very South Burgundy, and the name is Maison Frédéric Doucet. It's a family Relais Château 5-star hotel with 15 rooms and with a wonderful spa. The chef, Frédéric Doucet, his very good friend, he's 1-star Michelin. He proposes an outstanding experience that maybe you will do with us. He brings you to his vegetable garden where he grows his own produce. Then you'll meet a Charolais beef producer. And after, you will have a personalized cookery class. You can choose the dish you'd like to cook with him and enjoy your drink with all the team before having your dinner. So I wish you a good night, and tomorrow morning we'll go to Beaujolais. Uh-huh.
Eh bien bonjour, je suis Frédéric Doucet, 17 ans, j'ai repris l'affaire de mes parents à Charolles. Mon défi au quotidien est de parler de notre territoire, de nos merveilles et nos produits à notre clientèle. Au quotidien, il est important de mettre en valeur tous ces producteurs qui se donnent du mal tous les jours. On se retrouve très prochainement, à bientôt.
He speaks English normally.
And it's a very interesting, I mean, the history of this restaurant
easy contact.
Is just beautiful. He's a wonderful chef.
Beaujolais.
No, we are in the Beaujolais, in the Auvergne-Rhône-Alpes region, actually. But it's close to the Burgundy.
Where are we heading now?
So let's take the path of the Golden Stone wine area and explore the beauty of the French Tuscany scenery that we call the Beaujolais. Discover the 10 cru on Montbrouilly, Beaujeu, the historical capital, Vaux-en-Velay, better known as Clochemerle, Villefranche-sur-Saône and its Renaissance facade, and also one which is ranked as one of the most beautiful villages in France. Whether by car, by train, by bag, or even on foot, the marvel of Beaujolais are just waiting for you. But I can speak for ages, the best is to see some picture. So let's go for the video. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this one is Le Château de la Chaise, and it's one experience included in the
chateaus are so
beautiful
in that area.
We have first a guided tour of the ground and the gardens, because they are made by Jules Hardouin Mansart, which is one of the architects of the Château de Versailles. And the formal garden and the kitchen garden have been designed by André Lenôtre. So when you are immerse yourself in the historic vinery, the cellar of the estate, you will see 108 meters long cellar, actually the longest in the Beaujolais district. And of course, the tours end with a commented tasting of 3 of their finest cuvées. So we are staying in the Beaujolais, and maybe it's the time of the aperitif. So I suggest to go on the top of the tower, as you can see on the picture. It's the village of Rouen, which is ranked as the most beautiful village in France. And of course, we will be accompanied by wine growers of the district. And we are going to do a wine tasting, but not only, with cheese, of course, and charcuterie. And it's also an experience what we are going to do during the forthcoming farm trips. There are other venues which are available for aperitif in the Beaujolais, such as La Madone. It's the overtures that you can see on the picture, which is also an emblematic site of the Beaujolais district. And then we are going to see a video of my favorite 5-star hotel in the Beaujolais district. It's a wonderful castle, as you can see. We've just, hold on, I don't remember the number of bedrooms. I have to look off my notes. So there are 26 rooms, actually, including 22 suites, with, of course, a spa with 4 treatment rooms, and an outdoor swimming pool and an indoor swimming pool, and some marvelous restaurant. So let's go for some picture. Yes, I know. Unfortunately, we won't be able to stay in this wonderful hotel in June, because
you have very good
already
taste,
fully booked since a few weeks. But we are going to have the pleasure to have the coffee over there and see some rooms. So let's go to Lyon. Have you heard about Lyon? I hope so. So it is the capital of the Auvergne-Rhône-Alpes regions and the 3rd largest city after Paris and Marseille, and the 2nd largest urban area in France. So just for the people who do not know Lyon, It's set on a hilly site at the confluence of the two rivers, the Rhone and the Saône rivers. The city is known for its historical and architectural monument and is UNESCO World Heritage Site with the second largest Renaissance district in Europe after Venice. Lyon was historically known as an important area for the production and weaving of silk, and is above all famous for its gastronomy. It has been named the gastronomy capital of the world since 1935. So now the first question is, you have to answer it on the chat. How many Michelin star restaurants owns Lyon? 2 minutes. So, Tom, do you know? Do you know the answer? Who knows? Nobody answers.
They're shy.
What a shame! What a shame!
Shy.
So, Tom, you count. Yes. 70. Oh my God,
I don't.
But it's not.
I can't say.
No, the city has actually 20 Michelin star restaurants.
I should say no. I don't want to take away from someone else.
Paul Bocuse restaurant, and perhaps you know, but Paul Bocuse keeps his 3-star Michelin restaurant during more than 50 years. And we are also many other restaurants, traditional eating houses that we called bouchons lyonnais. So now some picture from Lyon, from the air actually. It's the temple to food.
Thank you.
So
it's a beautiful city.
One experience to do is, of
and
course,
if you love food,
a food tour. You have different food tours.
It's the temple to
Some
food.
are in the old part of Lyon, in the UNESCO district. Some are in this temple of food, which is the Halles de Lyon Paul Bocuse, a cover market with over 15 gourmet food vendors. From, of course, Lyonnais specialties to cheese and wine tasting. So you will have the opportunity to try some of the dishes that compose actually the typical French meal, the Sunday typical French meal, and learn about more histories such as les mères lyonnaises. Maybe you don't know where they are, but they created the food identity actually that the city of Lyon is so proud nowadays. let's go for another experience, which is the secret of pâté en croûte. Who knows doing a pâté en croûte? I don't. But Joseph Viola is a chef. He has many restaurants in Lyon, actually. And he was proclaimed world champion of the pâté en croûte. So it is also the best worker in France, and he will share to your clients the 3 pillars of his specialties: dough, stuffing, and gelai. Simple in appearance, the recipe uses many ingredients that make it rich. You won't leave without tasting your work, of course, with a glass of wine or 2. And we were taking away something to proudly share about 50 lines, but not to put in your suitcase to come back in America. So now we are going to see. We tried. We are going to see a short video on the Intercontinental Hotel Dieu. Unfortunately, it's a mice video. So I just want, we are going to see the hotel, but don't forget that the Intercontinental Hotel welcome, of course, many, many tourists, because they have 144 rooms, including 34 suites, with 1 room out of 2 offering a view on the Rhone River, as you can see on the picture, or on the other side of the historic courtyards of the site. So just remember that this hotel set on in Hotel Dieu. Hotel Dieu is a former hospital which has been totally renovated 5 years ago. And in the center of the picture, you can see the dome. The dome is the bar of this hotel. It's he owns an impressive 42 meters high soufflot dome. And after the reconstruction of the Hotel Dieu and the hotel, that means 2 years after, he has been nominated, I don't know if we say that, nominated as the best bar in the world. And I want to add that for the 4th year running, the Intercontinental Hotel in Lyon has been voted the best hotel in France at the World Travel Awards. So let's see. Thank you. So now we are in the Rhone Valley. Everybody knows the Rhone Valley for
it's a wonderful,
wine,
wonderful property.
But not only. 20 minutes south of Lyon is the city of Vienne, where the picture has been taken. Along the Rhone River, another gourmet stop. Roman monuments are scattered all around the city, from the Temple of Auguste and Livia, built by Emperor Claudius, to the Roman Theatre, where every summer an important jazz festival takes place. The Museum of Saint-Romain-en-Galles, opposite Vienne, with the link between Romanity and wine, on this 5-hectare archaeological site. I can't say this word, it's horrible.
Difficult.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very, very old, you should say.
Yeah. But I wanted to say that because there is a small vineyard.
A lot of syllables.
Which has been reconstituted by a wine grower according to the know-how of the Romans. So that's very impressive. So next. So this picture was taken in Tain-l'Hermitage, well known for its famous wine appellations, which are Hermitage, Gros Hermitage, and its terrace vineyards. So there are more than 45 wine caves in this part of the Rhone Valley. Some that you probably know, like Chapoutier. And Tain-l'Hermitage is also known for the Valrhona chocolate factory and its Cité du Chocolat, created to understand everything about chocolate making. Of course, wine and chocolate workshops are organized too. Next part, thank you. So now we arrive in Drôme Provençal with its lavender fields, olive trees, and vineyards, of course, and its hilltop villages like Le Poët-Laval, La Garda-des-Mares, and on the picture, it is Grignan with its Renaissance castle. Most of the Perche village of Drôme Provençal are fortified and date back to the Middle Ages, the 11th and 12th centuries, with, of course, cobble street and a lot of art and craft stores. So, what better way to spend a sunny day than to combine sport and pleasure? So the wine tour by bike allow you to discover the vineyards in a different way. Indeed, while pedaling, you take the time to admire the landscapes and appreciate the different grape variety that grows there. And you become fit at the same time. So several stops are planned during the ride to allow you to fully admire the view, of course, but also visit the wine estate, meet the wine growers, as well as their cellar and winery. So I picked two different pictures just to say that this possibility to explore by bike the vineyards is also possible near Vienne, so the city we saw just a few slides before, and to meet winemaker from the Condrieu, which is a very, very good wine, one of my preferred, and Côte-Rôtie and Saint-Joseph appellations. So now
I love Saint-Joseph.
So now we are going to see a video of an hotel in this part of the region, which is the Château des Oliviers de Salède, a 5-star hotel. And we are going to stay there for the people who are coming with us on the farm trip. Just let's go. So just to to finish with the hotel has 29 bedrooms and a 5-month spa, and of course 2 heated swimming pool. And the particularity of the hotel is that it is open all year round. So now, if you can see the picture, we are in Cize-la-Rousse, in the magnificent castle, in the University of Wine, the emblematic, actually professional, enological school, which opened its door to the public for workshop. So it is the heart of blending that the University of Wine of Cize-la-Rousse proposed to initiate people like you and me, amateurs. So the workshops last around 3 hours, and it is supervised by an enologist who first presents the appellation and grape variety of the Côte d'Ivoire wines, then explain to you, client, the meaning of the blends, and a tasting of a different grapes variety with comments on their characteristic, aromatic branches, color, textures, and at least you will do your own wines. And you can keep it the bottle. Yeah, it is. Because actually it's a real school for people who learn, the wines. So
it's a wonderful experience.
It's very lucky that they open the door to the public. So let's go to find some truffles. So here we are in Grignan. So it's the hilltop village, as we spoke before. A village classified as the most beautiful village. And we are in the Domaine des Montines, which combine viticulture and truffle cultivation over generations. So in winter, the owner, Jean-Luc, and one of its truffle dogs will show your clients how to dig out truffle from the ground through the 3 hectares of truffle oaks. Truffle digging is a skill they love to share with passion, but not only because they have some vineyards, and of course you can taste all their cuvées. And after this truffle, after finding the truffle, you can come back to the wine estate and have a menu designed about the truffle from the main dish to the dessert. It's amazing. I did it. It's really amazing. Mm-hmm. So, and do you know that, another question, that the Drôme is the first French producer of truffle? So now we are in the lavender field. It's not all year round, unfortunately, but between the end of June till between the middle of June, to the end of July, depending on the level of the altitude. So here, Odile, welcome visitor for tours, cosmetic workshop, because she does some cosmetic with lavender, of course. So you can do some massage in the middle of the fields. You can do some cosmetic workshop, as I said, and of course, a chic picnic in the heart of the lavender fields. So we are going to see another video on a particularity hotel in Grignan village. Just have a look, and I will tell you more after that. So just, oh, did you say? Okay, just a few words about this hotel. It's 6 exceptional places within walking distance in these historic villages. So there are 2 hotels, 29 rooms. It's a 4-star hotel. They have 2 restaurants, a gastronomic 1 Michelin star, a bistro, and also a wine bar. And they have also a gourmet boutique, organic gardens, and 2 swimming pools, including a natural one. And now we are in Ardèche. So thanks to its many rivers, the Ardèche is famous for canyoning and kayaking. Probably you have heard or see a picture of the famous natural arch of the Pont d'Arc. Ardèche owns the world's largest cave painting, Grotte Chauvet 2, classified UNESCO, as you can see on the picture on the left side. At least to finish with a gourmet experience, the Ardèche produces half of the entire French chestnut harvest. Mm-hmm. That represents 5,500 tons a year, which means you can't pass through without trying one of the nuts many gorgeous gastronomy form: fresh, dry, puree, glacé, even distilled into a liqueur. So next slide. So now we are going to do an experience, a particularly experience, which goes speleoenology. What is a speleoenology? It's a combination of caving and enology, a one-of-kind activity in France. Your clients will explore the gallery of the Grotte Saint-Marcel with a helmet, of course, a lamp, and a caving suite, of course, with a speleologist guide and another guide specialized in wine tasting. In the striking decor of these monumental cavities, Southern Ardèche wine growers age their wines, a process unique in the world. 100 meters underground, your client will do a sensory testing in absolute darkness, a kind of blind test, actually. And they will taste wine ages for 2 years in the heart of this grot, which is called Grotte Saint-Marcel. That's it. Yeah.
Great. Always good to do different experiences that are unique, which we love. And our next slide is our prizes for the day. And I just want to say thank you for everybody who attended, and for you, Emmanuel, and you, Corinne. And we really hope that we'll be sending out notifications on the spam trip that's set for June 10th through the 16th.
Yes,
so
I'm
keep
here.
an eye in your inbox.
Yes, I spin the wheel, and
by tomorrow for sure.
$300, our $300
spin the
coupon goes to Rachel Dobbs of Hems Briscoe. Congratulations. And for the great prize,
congratulations,
of the
Rachel.
Stay in France, we go to Angela Rock.
Yeah, go Angela.
Angela.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
How wonderful is that? This is a really spectacular trip.
Really extraordinary. I don't know if you all agree. It's amazing. Angela, enjoy it.
Have you already been there or not at all?
I personally haven't, but I'm very envious of Angela going.
You are more than welcome.
Yeah.
So you can put if you want to turn people's volumes on speakers on mics on, you can. So thank you again. We look forward to seeing all of you soon, and we'll and again, as I said, keep an eye out on that mailbox because you're going to get an email
Thank you very much.
later
Bye.
today or by tomorrow.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
So thank you again, everybody. Have a good rest of the week, and we'll talk to you soon.